Pastor Phillip Washington, and I'm going to be a voice of inspiration, a voice of encouragement to encourage you in scriptures. Let's get started.
God bless you, ladies and gentlemen. Amen. That's right. We're the voice, the prophet in the desert, the senior pastor of the Promised Land Community Church, and we're here in the studio, amen, with some wonderful, wonderful woman of God, amen, as well. So my own brother, assistant pastor, amen, Artist Dudley, amen. We're grateful to him being in our midst today, and we're so excited to share with you. As we say, we have a team of lifestyle certified trainers and teachers, and this is one of our, amen, I would say senior instructors as far as teaching us. She taught me how to be a community health worker as well. So now certified life type 2 diabetes teaching. So we're trying to get you this information that you will know that your health is your wealth, and it's very important that you learn how to go about eating. So this week, ladies and gentlemen, we have with us an individual that's going to share with us the things. But before that, I want you to let you know what our mission statement is: to help improve the quality of life for senior citizens and their families in order to maintain their dignity and independence. And so we want you to know that September the 12th, it is very important that you make it your business to be at Nevada Partners, where we will be hosting and where we will be providing training there. The information, you can contact us at 702-670-8599, and we will get you registered. We have people already registered, but we need as many people as we possibly can, and the classes are free. So at this time, I'm going to release the mic that our teacher, master style teacher, Ms. Evelyn, will share with us, amen, what we're going to talk about today. Bless you, Ms. Evelyn. Amen.
Amen. Thank you. And hello, everybody. And thank you, Pastor.
Yes,
thank you
yes.
for letting me come to the show and talk about, my many passions.
Amen.
But healthy life. And before, you said something really important, and I just want to reinforce that. Healthy mind really is healthy life, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so everything is based on where we come from.
That's right.
So what I love about working and Pastor, we were just talking about partnerships and coming together as community.
Yes.
You cannot do this alone. I can't stress that enough.
Wow.
Without collaboration and without coming together, you're out there basically wandering around the wilderness by yourself.
Right.
And I'm not going to sit here and try
Oh,
to
no.
start quoting.
You're telling the truth.
So before you approach any of this, and I want to stress again, it is free. It is a lifestyle program. That means we say a year, but it's 22 sessions that's spaced out through the year because we are assisting, and we have a lot of fun.
We really do.
The first couple years, our group, and we've had to force them. We have to allow new people in instead of, everybody wants to come back, and they will in different, as they come in as guest speakers to the class and stuff. But we have a lot of fun. So if you're thinking about it, diabetes is one in 3 Americans in this country. That's one in 3 of 350 million people are pre-diabetic, and they don't know it.
Did you catch that?
They don't
That's a lot
know
of
it. Now, what community, when you know and you hear anything about statistics about what's going wrong in this country, what community usually has exponentially more?
The black and brown community.
The black and brown community, right? So I don't have the data with me for
Right.
the African American community, but it is significant. It is significant. So
Wow, this is amazing.
yeah,
Yes, it is.
it's really powerful. So I am imploring anyone that hears this in any way, shape, or form, get your mind right. Listen to your heart. Listen to God in your heart. I know everybody listening to the station knows all about that.
Yes.
If you are not to struggle alone.
I like that. And I think that's the important part of the information. And I think you're a very passionate teacher, and you really keep the students, you kept me engaged, because I did not think that I was going to have the time to follow through on that class, but I finished it. And I think that's the inspiration of having someone to have the true passion that can burn into your understanding why it's important that you participate in these particular trainings and get this information. It's only the first 6 months is only to commit you, the first 6 weeks.
Yeah,
To commit
16 weeks.
16
Yep.
weeks are to commit you to just changing a behavior. I mean, and I just spoke to one gentleman just a few minutes ago, and I spoke to him and said, you need to come to support the diabetes program. And he said, it is a sin for me to not learn for me to try to figure out how I can't have no biscuits. I gotta have my biscuits and my gravy, and, and it's in that gesture, it's in that joking that you find seriousness, because it is an alteration of change in life. And as we get older, our bodies are not the same.
True. Yes. And the thing is, though, you don't have to give up your biscuits. That's the thing that people don't understand, and that's what if you look at this pre-diabetes program is, and as you know, you got anybody that's been listening every week. I'm going to talk about the 5th module. This is a CDC pre-diabetes program, Prevent T2, right? The lifestyle change, if you think about what that really means, again, coming from the heart or the mind or the soul, is you're finding ways to just subtly change. It's not like a diet.
That's right.
A diet, how many diets have we heard of? And, people get on it, you get off, you gain all the weight back, you gain more.
More weight.
So this is not that. This is not that. And so I just want to bring it to, I am supposed to be covering Module 5 before we're off the air, and I haven't said everything about Module 5. We cover so many different things. And again, I can't stress, we have fun doing it. I can't speak to anybody else's program, but we have a lot of fun, and it goes really fast. So Module 5 is just about tracking food. Now, if you're like me, and when I first heard about tracking food, not in this lifetime. I am not tracking food. What does that even mean?
That was
right?
very difficult for me.
Very difficult. But when you find something, and that's the part that I love in participating with this, is helping you find what works for you.
Yes.
We're not sitting here saying, oh, you must do this and this is the only way. No. And of course, our first couple years, we've had participants of a certain age, and we've had people all the way up to their mid-80s.
Yes,
and to see participating, losing weight, their A1C down,
That's the amazing part. Yeah.
So if somebody in their mid-80s can do this, and no disrespect to our senior community, but to see what is possible at any age, at any age.
It's because I think that's the part where I think in the training and the teaching, and it was surprising to see that even those senior citizens was not even aware of some of the trainings that were being taught as well. Eating in portion, eating in small sizes, eating in the sense of not, like you were saying, changing your lifestyle, eating those things that you like, but eating them in smaller portions. Not going and get 6 ribs from Frankie's Barbecue and then eat all the ribs and everything, opposed to eating 2 and then maybe eating in small portions and coming back eating later. And this is what the class is going to be about, instructing you. And then we also have the physical therapy, the seat. Some of you that may not can physically get up and walk, there's chair exercises to help you assist that will actually give you a cardio burn. Literally the rubber bands, that's something that, I work out, but I don't do the rubbers. I don't think I can get a burn from the rubber bands, but the burn and the sweat that you can get from doing that at a consistent time. And all of this was learned through the process of the training, through these modules that we talked about and the things that were instructed from them. And, and I think it's very important understanding proteins, understanding carbohydrates, understanding what you can eat and what you should not eat, and I think that's information I did not have. And I can say that I do eat much better. I push back a lot of different things. At certain times in the evening, I don't eat anymore. And I think that's the good part for me. And while if not, I'll be 300 pounds for real and unhealthy, and I couldn't wear my suits. but nevertheless, it's an informational forum that I think that's going to be held at, I think it's 460 West Las Vegas Boulevard at Nevada Partner. And it's very important that you get there because Miss Rowena, Miss Marina is 84 years old. And she's, to me, is a living proof that you can live long and still be productive after, you done retired and done things of life. And it's all for this formula of knowledge.
And that's the thing, just because it is a CDC program. Originally I was asked to help bring this out into the African American community here in Southern Nevada, right? And we went to Pastor's Church, and those of us, we were working on the health pillar for the West Las Vegas Promise neighborhood. We were volunteering over there, and so Rowena and I got together, and then we went over to the church, and it's evolved into this amazing thing thing.
Pain,
What,
yeah.
you know, a life of its own, so to speak, and we know where that comes from. So what's powerful to me about what I hear pastors say, which is testimony, right?
Yes.
You get into it what you put in it, like anything else. But when you think about the gift that you can get back, and I know our community here, then if I'm bestowed with gifts, then what if I'm really in alignment, what do I do with my gifts?
Right.
Right? So we go out and share, we're sharing more with the community. So our new home for September 12th, which we start 4:15 on Tuesdays. It's only 1 hour. We start on time, we end on time.
Right.
1 hour a week to change your life. We will be at Nevada Partners this year on the Tuesdays. And what's really powerful about that, the home of the health pillar and so
Yes.
many groups that come together, right? I don't know how many people know how much work was done when COVID hit,
Oh my God.
right? So the health pillar mobilized.
Yes.
So what we want people to do, mobilize behind this.
And I think it's very important that you said that about community, because and literally I was just in a conversation with some pastors in regards to unity. And so, and this is a piece of unity that will assist our churches, our ministers, those that are in the pulpit. Because, I mean, we read our Bibles, we study our Bibles, we read the Word of the Lord. But in regards to our dietary, we just seem to have missed it. We don't have the mental mindset to stay focused enough to embrace a lifestyle change, because it is mental. It is mentally to change your lifestyle, because that's one of the things that we talk about too in the training, that it speaks to your mental capacity to train. I think that's your strength of the mindfulness piece, to focus people's mind and understanding that you're making a change, calming yourself, dealing with stressors, dealing with frustration, dealing with things that trigger you. That is another subject that we teach. What is your trigger points to make you go eat? You know,
Oh yeah,
and
that's
so
a big one. That's a big one, right? You know, to your point, if I mindlessly eat, now I'm not gonna lie, I love popcorn at the movies. But I was thinking the other day at the movies while I was shoveling it in and not thinking a thing about it. Imagine doing this. We do this all day long, every day, 24/7.
Yes.
Well, except when we're sleeping. But the mindlessly putting stuff in our body, and a lot where this comes from, I want to stress about there's no judgment in these classes. You come as you are. You're not coming to be shamed for anything that comes up in there, right? But what's really powerful to what you were just saying, Pastor, is the mindless part is very powerful.
Yes.
And that's what I remember. What I was going to say is we live in a society that capitalizes on that.
That's right.
Meaning the commercials, the quality of our food, the access to our food. Vegas, we know about the food deserts. We know about food insecurity. All of these contribute to why you have chronic disease in our communities. So we're inviting everybody, come have fun while you're doing it. Don't do it alone. Get tools that work for you. These are not rote. You don't come in and we don't say you must do this, this, and this. Now, yes, we do. I ain't gonna lie. We track things, etc. But we want you to find what works for you.
And as we close, ladies and gentlemen, it is so important that you understand. Contact number for registration is 702-686-5770. That's 686-5770. Please contact that number and register. We do have people register, and we want to make sure that we fill all the seats up, and there are some seats remaining, and we want you to get in on that number again, 702-686-5770. And you can contact Nurse Rowena, and she will be glad to assist you and get you plugged in so that you can be a part of our September 12th lunch out and going forward at the Nevada Partners from 4:15 to 5:15, and we will just 1 hour of your time for 22 sessions, and you will be blessed. God bless you.
Hi, I'm Prophet Phillip Washington, the senior pastor of the Promised Land Community Church. Our location is 3646 North Las Vegas Boulevard, and we would like to invite you out to 2 services on Sunday morning. That's 9:30 and 11 o'clock. We also have our Wednesday night Bible study at 7 p.m. every second and fourth Friday of the month. We would like to invite you to our evangelistic service. Time of that service is at 7 p.m., and we would love to see you there. God bless you.
KK